Hey everybody, welcome into this special edition of the Locker Room NFL Mock Draft Special. I'm joined today by the brain trust of SBTV Sports, Joey Hipsch, Chris Watkins, and Bernard Franklin. Guys, it's finally draft week. Finally draft week. You guys excited?
Yes,
Finally here. What about you, Joey?
I've been in NASCAR mode the whole time.
Okay.
I don't.
All right, so we split up the 32 picks between the four of us. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, with the first pick, the Cleveland Browns are on the clock. Joey, think about this. Who do the Browns take with the first overall pick?
I should take TJ Watt just to make you guys mad, but I think it's a no-brainer. Even though they're thinking about Mitch Trubisky, it's no-brainer.
I think he prefers to be called Mitchell now.
Yeah.
Very formal.
Yeah.
So Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
first
Myles
overall pick.
Garrett and.
You agree?
I agree with that.
Yeah, no brainer at number one. I think he's a once in a generation athlete.
Yeah.
He can really transform the game, and hopefully the Browns don't screw it up.
It's the Browns.
Yeah, who knows? I had the second pick, and with the second pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Mitch Trubisky, quarterback out of North Carolina. I was going back and forth between him and Solomon Thomas. I really like Solomon Thomas. Trubisky only has 13 starts, but Kyle Shanahan's an offensive guy, as we all know. 49ers need a quarterback.
Yeah.
They have the future set ahead of them. All the coaches, front office people got 6-year deals, all of them. So they have enough time to kind of mold Trubisky into the system of the 49ers.
All right, not bad.
Yeah, I like
Chris,
Interesting now with the
Third
Bears.
pick.
Now the Bears.
what do the Bears do?
Solomon Thomas could fall to them. I do not have the Bears taking him, however.
Interesting.
Okay.
A battle of safeties. Do you want Earl Thomas and Jamal Adams, or do you want Ed Reed type in my guy from Ohio State, and I'm drawing Malik Hooker. There we go. Anyway, second best player on the board, I think, Jamal Adams goes to Chicago.
Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Bernard, 4. Who do the Jaguars take?
Jaguars got a pretty good core there. Quarterback, he's pretty good. He needs a weapon. I said to take Leonard Fournette.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I could
Bring
definitely see
back
it.
the running pounding game of Jaguars of old.
Tom Coughlin style.
Yeah.
All right, Joey, 5th pick. Who do the Titans take?
Well, their team needs our cornerback, wide receiver, and inside linebacker. And I think Mike Williams would fit him good because he's a big wide receiver and he played really well in the national championship game.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a young quarterback's best friend?
Oh, big wide receiver.
Big wide receiver and a tight end down the middle. They have the tight end. They could maybe get a tight end at later in the round at 18, but Mike Williams, he's going to be fun to watch in the NFL.
Yeah, Mariota already best red zone quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back on the clock. 6th pick, the Jets take. You had the Jaguars. You had the
I had
Bears
the Bears taking Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams works perfectly. Jets are taking Malik Hooker.
Nice. Him and Calvin Pryor back there.
That'll be a nice 1-2.
That'd be a nice one.
1-2 combo.
All right, so I'm up next
The
with
first pick in LA Chargers history.
LA Chargers. Solomon Thomas fell. Malik Hooker's gone. That would have been the pick for San Diego. So now it is the following. Solomon Thomas. Put him opposite Joey Bosa in that new 4-3. And let's see what these boys can do.
Speed kills.
Mhm. So then,
Who do
my
your
Carolina
Panthers take? Who do your
So,
Panthers take?
Tier 1 guys, Adams, Fournette, and Thomas now all gone, so it's pretty much a toss-up. It won't be Christian McCaffrey. I think out of all the people you have left in that second tier, O.J. Howard, tight end Alabama.
Okay.
Go back
Two
to
tight end set.
Two tight end
rookie
sets.
year.
Yeah, exactly. And a future long-term replacement for Greg Olsen. 6'5" doesn't hurt either.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think of the first eight picks so
It's
far?
good. I like it.
I like it. Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Bernard will have the 9th overall pick and the Bengals.
Don't have a television? Don't worry. SPTV is available on demand at uwsp.edu/SPTV. Find your favorite shows on our website, plus links to all of our YouTube content. Stay up to date with SPTV
I had the
news that
Browns
includes
taking O.J.
information
Howard at
about
12.
campus and community habits.
See, I think that's when
And don't forget
I
to
think
like
we're
us
gonna
on
try to
Facebook,
trade up and
where
get, well, not
SPTV
trade up. I think we're gonna try to get
television.
Trubisky there.
SBT.
If they don't, though,
Let's
then
make
that's
media.
very
Does anybody have Corey Davis going in the top 11?
How can you get involved with student
Davis,
media
no.
at UWSP?
Okay, then I guess the
Connecting with
Browns
your
are keeping
campus
Corey
television
Davis.
station, SBTV, is easy. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Vine, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Pinterest, follow us on Instagram, or connect with us on Google+. But of course, the best way for you to get involved and stay up to date with all that is happening at our station is to stop by our studio. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at UWSP, Studio B, Room 121. You can also drop by our office, Room 130, for more information on station happenings. We can't wait to get you involved. Come join us at SPTV. Let's make media together.
Welcome back to the show, guys. With the 9th pick, the Bengals are on the clock. Bernard, who do the Bengals take?
So I'm gonna give a little shake up here. We're gonna go somebody from Michigan,
Oh boy.
but it's not who you think it is. Taco Chargers defensive end going to the
Taco
Bengals.
Charlton.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be a nice
Their-
little shake-up.
Their front needs it.
Yeah.
The Bengals always had a good defensive front, and lately their defensive line has just been faltering. So
I think there's going to be a couple surprising picks in the first 10. Joey, 10th overall pick. The Bills, where do they go?
I think they need some help on the offensive line, so I'm going to take Cam Robinson to Alabama.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
A little bit of a reach there, but I can see it. Back on the clock, number 11, New Orleans Saints. What do they do?
I think they need some linebacker inside help on the defense because they're just getting torched. They just can't cover anybody. So I think they take Reuben Foster out of Alabama.
Okay, I had him
Alright.
going. I had
Yep.
Reuben Foster going to the Saints too.
Gonna be a good one.
12th overall pick, the Browns. I had them taking O.J. Howard. Chris ruined that. I think they need some offensive help. Why not go out and get a big play wide receiver? Corey Davis, Western Michigan.
Okay.
all right,
He's had there's been some news about his injury history. Is he healthy? Is he not? I think he's going to be a great wide receiver. Bills go offense, number 12. 13th overall pick.
The Arizona
What do the Cardinals do? Quarterback?
No, steal of the draft so far. Marshawn Lattimore, Ohio State cornerback.
Okay.
Him,
Patrick
Patrick Peterson,
Peterson.
Tyrann Mathieu on the
Mhm.
back end.
Man, Bruce Arians will have a field day with that.
All right.
Bernard, your Eagles, don't screw
Good
this up.
old Eagles are on the clock. So everybody thinks they might go offense. I'm going to change up again. They need to go defense, so I'm going to give them Marlon Humphrey, cornerback from Alabama.
Nice.
Okay.
I was thinking either him or
Not
Conley.
the person that Malcolm Jenkins wants, but
Hey,
15th.
15. Here we
Colts.
go.
The Colts have so many problems. So
Yeah, they
many
do.
problems.
Let's take care of their defense outside
Okay.
linebacker right now. We're going to give them Hanson Reddick, outside linebacker from Temple.
That's why I have
That's a
them
good
taken
one.
as well.
That's
Yeah,
a
they
good
need to
one.
build up that defense again. Whew. Already to the 16th
Yeah.
pick.
So now we have the Ravens, and Mike Williams is gone, Cam Robinson's gone, so got to go to a guy that tested very similarly to Terrell Suggs at Pro Day, and that is
Defense.
Tennessee defensive end Derek Barnett.
Interesting. If he's there, that's
That's
a
a
steal.
steal.
That's a
Yeah.
steal.
That's a steal.
I had Barnett going to the Bengals up at 9, but
I thought that too as well.
who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows,
exactly.
man?
Little wild card.
hopefully we're just as right as the professionals are.
Right.
Well, time for another quick commercial break. When we come back, Joey will be on the clock with the 17th overall pick and the Washington Redskins.
Be a part of something super Greek at UWSP. There are 9 chapters and colonies on campus: Phi Sigma Phi, Gamma Phi Delta, Theta Xi, Sigma Delta Rho, Sigma Tau Gamma, Delta Phi Epsilon, Tau Kappa Epsilon, Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, and Phi Omega. Greek life at UWSP is a great way to build your personal support system and resume. With Greek life at UWSP, you won't just be a member, but a happy friend to the chapters and colonies for life. See what opportunities Greek life could offer you.
Great opportunity to promote leadership, a great way to get connections, and also to build bonds between different Greeks.
You get the opportunity to grow yourself as a leader and as a person, both through your organization and connections through Inter-Greek Council and other avenues like that.
Greek life isn't what you see in the movies. I recommend checking out one of the recruitment events for the organizations and just seeing maybe you belong there.
This UWSP Sports broadcast is brought to you by SPTV. Let's make media together.
Welcome back to the show, guys. With the 17th overall pick, the Washington Redskins are on the clock. Joey, who do the Redskins take?
Well, over the last couple of seasons, their defense has started to struggle, especially the back end. And I think they need some safety help. And they're going to take Michigan safety Jahlil Peppers.
Even with the drug test controversy that came out today, you think that's going to affect his draft stock?
Maybe a little bit, but not. I don't think.
What do you guys think? There's been people are like he could be the next Charles Woodson. Do you play him at linebacker? Do you play him at safety? Do you think he's going to fall now out of the first round because of the drug test? What do you think is going to happen?
You put him at strong safety because strong safeties nowadays nothing but linebackers.
Honestly, I think I put him at will linebacker. I don't know if he has the range for either of the safety positions, and it would be interesting to see certain teams. I'm sure would try it. The Redskins, maybe.
Do you think he'll drop a little bit on some draft boards? With
I actually don't think he'll be in the first round at this point.
I can see that too. You think he drops a little bit?
Maybe down to the 20s, maybe right outside the first round.
Okay, all right. 18th overall pick. I'm back. The Tennessee Titans get a new weapon from Marcus Mariota.
Oh, I think I know who you're going.
Tight end from Miami. David Njoku.
Nice. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Big bodies everywhere now.
Yeah. Big bodies and speed.
That's a playoff team.
Yeah.
That's a playoff team this year.
With the AFC South, it's thrown up in the air every single season. If Mariota can come back somewhat healthy from his injury, and that offensive line's as good as it was last year, watch out for Tennessee, especially that defense too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 19th overall pick. What do the Buccaneers do, Bernard?
Buccaneers, you would think they would try to fix their defense a little bit, but I got a feeling they're going to go offense.
Okay.
More specifically, offensive line to help out Jameis Winston. So they take Forrest Lamp. Also,
wow.
Offensive lineman, Western Kentucky.
That's a good one. Over a guy like Dalvin Cook, perhaps.
Yeah. They have that circus of running backs down there. I mean, they're getting older.
They are in need of a running back. There's can't remember the running back.
Doug Martin.
He's still in. I don't know if he's still in rehab or not. I don't know if he has any court stuff to sort out, but they could very well go running back at that pick.
Yeah, Lamp is a good pick. That's definitely probably the best guard in the draft, I would say.
Well, 20th overall pick. That's mine. The Broncos, they go offensive line as well. Offensive tackle, Utah, Garrett Bowles.
Good one. That's a good one.
There they could very well have their pick between the top three offensive linemen: Ramczyk from Wisconsin, Bowles from Utah, or Lamb from Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
So pick your poison right there.
Yeah.
21st overall pick, the Lions.
Well, their pass rushers have decreased a little bit since they lost Sue to Miami, and then they only have one guy, Ansah. Yeah. So he's really their only threat. So I think they go another pass rusher, Charles Harris, Missouri.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
They could go Harris there. They could take T.J. Watt there. They could take McKinley from UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Charlton could very well be there at the end of the first. Whew. All right, 22nd overall pick.
Another guy
the Dolphins.
Yeah, another guy that Detroit could have possibly taken. I think the Dolphins will take now that you have the linebackers like Reddick gone. They could go Gerard Davis from Florida.
I think I know.
I'm going to go on a limb and say the Dolphins at 22. T.J. Watt out of Wisconsin. Need a high character guy that can rush the passer, play that linebacker spot, transfer down to DN, learn from Cameron Wake. T.J. to Miami.
Chris, come on. All right, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, draft day, that always happens.
All right, 23rd overall pick.
You know,
The Giants.
You're making me confident here. I don't want to help the Giants out. I had them get in the tight end out of Miami, but guess what? This past season, I see Eli Manning run a little bit more than he should have.
Yeah.
So I had them taking Ryan Ramczyk out of
That's a
Wisconsin.
good one. That's a
Yeah,
good pick.
between the area that we're in, Stevens Point, that area, you have Beagle from Rapids, Ramczyk obviously from Stevens Point. We watched them play for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
If Watt gets drafted by the Packers or Ramczyk goes to the Pack,
good
man,
man.
Whew. Nothing better than a Badger taken by the Packers in the first round. Whew. 24th overall pick. I'm on the clock.
All right.
Oakland, or should I say, I'm going to change that, excuse me, Las Vegas is on the clock. I think they go linebacker here. Gerard Davis is still on the board. Zach Cunningham's on the board. I have them taking Zach Cunningham, linebacker from Vanderbilt.
Good rangy guy. I could definitely see
Pair
they
him
need.
up with Khalil Mack on the outside. Cunningham locked down the middle.
Yeah, and they need bodies on that defensive side too.
Oh, yeah, they do.
How about those corners? Because it wasn't pretty for Sean Smith a few times last year. So.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the picks we just went through? Any surprises?
I'm still surprised Gary and Conley's on the board. I think Philly perhaps, if he got to 14, would nab him up maybe over
Seattle
100.
could take them based on how our
Exactly.
draft board's shaking
Right.
out.
So you got some good guys that are falling a bit here, but hey, that's the beauty of the draft, right?
All right, guys. We'll take our last commercial break, and then we'll be back with the last few picks of the first round.
Don't have a television? Don't worry. SPTV is available on demand at uwsp.edu/SPTV. Find your favorite shows on our website, plus links to all of our YouTube content. Stay up to date with SPTV news that includes information about campus and community happenings. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We're SPTV-UWSP Television. SPTV. Let's make media together.
How can you get involved with student media at UWSP? Connecting with your campus television station, SPTV, is easy. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Vine, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Pinterest, follow us on Instagram, or connect with us on Google+. But of course, the best way for you to get involved and stay up to date with all that is happening at our station is to stop by our studio. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at UWSP, Studio B, Room 121. You can also drop by our office, Room 130, for more information on station happenings. We can't wait to get you involved. Come join us at SPTV. Let's make media together.
Got an itch to be on air? Join the SPTV News crew. Being an on and off air reporter will help you gain experience in interviewing, shooting and editing video, and reporting behind the anchor desk. Join SPTV News, pointing to you.
Hey guys, welcome back into the show. Pick 25 we're at now with the 25th overall pick. Joey, who do the Texans take?
Well, over the past couple weeks, there's been rumors that Hopkins wants Watson to come down and wants to throw to him.
Okay.
So I think they need a quarterback since Romo left.
Okay.
So I think you guys know where I'm going with. Deshaun Watson. Going to the
Interesting.
Texans.
Okay.
All right.
That's, man, you talk about somebody whose draft stock has done a complete 720.
yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
from the number 1 to the number 2. Browns could take him at 12. Now he could fall out of the first round. There's so many questions about quarterbacks. Him, Trubisky, Mahomes, Deshaun Kaiser. Is he mature enough? Should he have stayed in school? Can he handle? Does he take authority well?
Man, Watson in that offense. Oh man, that would be
deadly.
Something. Yeah, perfect. I mean, and that's a perfect division too. Like, it's not too hard on him. He can probably step in right away and start. Or even if he has to take a few games, maybe Tom Savage or somebody goes in there.
Could you imagine the AFC South if the Texans have a healthy quarterback, Luck's healthy, Mariota's healthy, and Bortles is healthy too, and develops some sort of consistency, brings those turnovers down. Could you imagine 4 quarterbacks, 4 good Pro Bowl caliber quarterbacks in one division?
That was the division I want to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would suddenly be a very
Give me some Thursday night games from that division.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Ugly uniforms and all.
26th overall pick, Chris.
26th
I got
overall.
your pick out of you during the commercial break.
The Legion of Boom adds its newest and perhaps most versatile piece, Obi Melifonwu, safety out of UConn. Play him at safety behind Cam Chancellor or play him at the nickel, 6'4", 225. Rangy guy, speed, Pete Carroll's dream.
I like that pick. I had him going to the Buccaneers at 19 on mine, but
yeah, that would just be that'd be too much fun to pass up, I think.
We talked about this during the commercial break. One person that's still on all of our boards that hasn't been taken yet, Jonathan Allen from Alabama.
Yeah.
Do you think he actually falls this far in the draft? Or no?
I think San Diego's in play to get him at 7. I think Carolina would be at 8, and Dave Gettleman likes those big guys. I don't think he falls out of the top 10. It would be tough to see him fall beyond 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah.
Even at, I don't think 3 necessarily, but even maybe at 4 to Jaguars. It just depends on how things shape up, but it's certainly a top 10 pick, top 10 caliber also.
Back-to-back picks for you now.
Yeah,
27th
Kansas
pick.
City, 27.
Who do the Chiefs take, Chris?
So many possibilities, but I think now is the perfect time to stop the Jonathan Allen slide. Originally, I had them taking Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes, whichever one was left, to be Andy Reid's kind of Donovan McNabb out there in Kansas City, or his new McNabb, I should say. Could take John Ross, could take a Kevin King, but if Jonathan Allen somehow gets to 27, they'll run. They'll
best
run
player available. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
Kansas City, put them on the defensive line,
Man.
groom them.
Justin Houston, those guys still.
Oh yeah.
Man, imagine how deadly Eric Berry is now.
All right. 28th overall pick, the Cowboys. I have them on the clock. I had them taking Taco Charlton. Bernard had them going high in the draft. No problem with that. I've been thinking of who I was going to have. One player is still on the board. 28th overall pick, the Dallas Cowboys take Delvin Cook.
Ooh.
Delvin Cook, running back out of Florida State.
Cook
1-2
and Zeke
punch?
Elliott.
Wow.
Man.
That's quite.
What do you guys think of that? I'll let you sit back and talk.
So, would they bring back the full house formation? You could have McFadden, you could have Alfred Morris, you could have Cook and or Zeke. That would be, man, if you have 4 capable bodies to run the football like that, with that offensive line, why not?
That is just deadly.
That would be something.
That is deadly. That's literally
Well,
4
I see my
backs.
picks a success. Jerry Jones, if you want my phone number, just DM me on Twitter. All right, Packers are on the clock. Chris, I'm still not talking to you after the show because of what you did, but I guess the Packers, middle linebacker, they go middle linebacker here, Gerard Davis out of Florida.
That's a good one.
Rising up some draft boards. Everything I've read, he seems like he's a high character guy.
Yeah, intangibles.
Which high character, and he's smart, which is something I always want the Packers to have. I want them to have good character people. So, Gerard Davis, if he can start right away, Blake Martinez is healthy. Nick Perry can do half of what he did last year. Clay Matthews stays healthy. That's good. That's a good group of 4 linebackers right there.
Yeah, very good. Good
Now,
value too at 29.
Bernard and Chris, you guys being fans of teams other than the Packers, what do you see them? What do you see them doing here? Do you think they trade out?
I don't think so. I think they'll.
I don't want them to.
Yeah.
Getting all the way to 29 to hear Roger Goodell say the Packers traded their pick.
I think you guys will hold on to that pick. There's numerous possibilities. Even we're talking about people that are falling. Gary Conley's still on our board. Maybe you guys will go there.
Packers do need cornerbacks. They do need
replace Sam
cornerbacks.
Shields a little
Yep.
bit.
It would be foolish for the Packers to trade out. I mean, this draft in the first rounders, too many good players for them to potentially pass up on.
Yeah.
Unless you get a really good steal from somebody, keep that pick.
All right. Well, Ted Thompson, we've made the decision for you. Do not trade out of the first round. 30th overall pick. The Steelers are on the clock. Joey, what does Pittsburgh do here?
Well, Ben's getting older, but I don't think they're all the good quarterbacks are kind of gone. I think they'll wait till maybe the second, third round to get their quarterback, and I think they need some help in the wide receiver position because Brown can't be open all the time for Big Ben, so I think they go for John Ross.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's
they have
good.
the
Just run
receiver.
all flies.
Yeah.
They have the receiver coming off this.
Martavis Bryant.
Martavis Bryant. He's fast. They get John Ross. He's fast. Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell if he can stay out of trouble again.
When Sammy Coates is like your fourth or fifth receiver, you're in a good position. You're in a really good
we've
position.
said almost every week on this show, no matter what we're talking about, speed kills.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whew, gosh, that could be fun to watch. With the 31st pick, the Falcons are consolation prize for blowing a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Now, Chris, I'm kind of glad I did this to you now that you ruined my Packers pick for me. You being the Panthers fan, who do the Falcons take?
You know, it's even worse because the way the board's falling, I hadn't taken a pass rusher, maybe a McKinley or Rivers out of Youngstown State, but if Dan Quinn gets his hands on another defensive back, and in this mock draft he will, Ohio State's Gary Conley going 31 to the Falcons, pair him up with guys like Jalen Collins, the returning Desmond Trufant, Keanu Neal at safety. Watch out.
Cam Newton, watch out. Finished your sentence for you.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
We're finally to the end of the first round. Patriots don't have this. They traded it to New Orleans in the Brandon Cooks trade.
Yep.
Bernard, who do the Saints pick with the 32nd?
I think we can all agree here. The Saints are terrible on defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
You can use terrible.
garbage.
I'll use a different.
They are absolute garbage on defense. So I have them picking a cornerback. Why? Just build it slowly. So I have them taking Aubrey Jackson, cornerback from Southern Cal.
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting pick for the end of the first round.
yeah,
I
they,
can
they
see
definitely need to go defense. I mean, McKinley, as we said, he's still on the board, but really, defensive line lately, they've been pretty good, but their second and third level guys are just terrible.
Yeah, I think the Saints go defense with that pick. I have them taking Chidobe Owazi,
it's a good one
cornerback
also.
from Colorado. They could very well take McKinley from UCLA. They could go
Kevin
wide
King?
receiver. Yeah, Kevin King, corner from
imagine
Washington.
John Ross to replace Brandon Cooks. How about that? And with the Dory Jackson, you get that special teams aspect also in the return game. So kind of killing two birds with one stone there.
All right, guys. A couple questions for you now. The person with the most controversy surrounding him, Joe Mixon. Where does he go? Bernard, we'll start with you.
Third round.
Third round.
I'm gonna say Bengals at 41.
I agree with you there. And I mean, the Bengals taking another player with character problems. We can all see that coming.
Yeah.
Marvin Lewis, come on. Joey.
Late second, early third round. Right
Okay.
there.
All right. We'll start with you again, Joey. Do you have any bold predictions for this draft?
I'm surprised McCaffrey didn't get picked up anywhere. There's been a lot of ways that people have been thinking he'd be in the late teens, early 20s, and I'm kind of shocked that he dropped out of the first round.
I mean, I hope if he's there at 29, the Packers can take him. Best player available.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you today on our special edition episode of the Locker Room with our NFL mock draft special. Tune into the actual draft this Thursday and live from Philly, Bernard's hometown. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we do. We'll see you next time on the Locker Room.